Hello guys, so it is currently 9:36. We're currently on a ad break for Love Island and it's currently the 14th of June. There was only 4 of us at work, so it was super busy, and in the afternoon after 2 it was only actually 3 of us, and I had so much shit to do. It was ridiculous. It was really hot today as well, so I've literally been sweating it out. I've just realized I put this on top of my plaster. Oh well. So yeah, it's been really hot. So I have had my curtains closed all day, but I opened the windows when I came home so the house could air out a bit and cool down. Yesterday I went to IKEA and bought some curtains for the kitchen because I threw the old ones away. I bought mesh ones this time, and they hopefully will work to keep the kitchen cool but still like breathable, but we shall see. If not, I'm gonna have to buy other ones. But yeah, I'm watching Love Island at the moment, but because I finished dinner early at 7ish, I watched a movie on Netflix that my friend from work told me to watch, which is called Straw. And guys, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It is, but be prepared to be emotional because it's very, very fucking emotional, and it is very like eye-opening basically. But watch it. I'm very sorry. Love Island's back on. I will come back to you. Right, I'm back. I don't know what. Oh, I know I finished. I said about watching Straw. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's a really good movie. What else is happening in my life? I don't know. Tomorrow I've got a yoga session. I haven't told you about them. So on Wednesday I was off, so I got 5 piercings. I'm gonna put photos on screen because that would be easier, because in this light you're not gonna see, but basically I've got one here, and then I've got one here, and one here. I was supposed to get this one. What else was it? Oh, I was supposed to get this one and a barbell on here, but my ear is too small. Like this bit here doesn't go over enough, so I couldn't get barbell. So instead the girl said, because I have this one here already, she said if I do one here I can then connect a chain, and it can even be a tight chain that I can hang like some charms on it and things like that, and it'll look really pretty. So I've gone with that. And then on this one I was supposed to get that one done, the third one on the row, and then a snug, but they both said, both the receptionist and the girl that was doing my piercing said that they've only seen 2 snugs that have healed really well, because it's a really hard piercing to heal basically. So instead of that, I've got these 2 here, which I think I slept on it. I'm not too sure. So on the first night, well, since I've got them done, I've been sleeping with a neck pillow so I could have the hole in the middle if I'm tired of sleeping like facing up, so then I can sleep sideways. So I've slept on this side fine, and then throughout the night I just was tired of sleeping on this side and like heads up, so I went on this side, and I must have accidentally touched the pillow a bit and put some pressure on it. I'm not too sure, so it's a bit bruised on here. Throughout the day and the days it goes darker and then it goes lighter, so I'm not too sure whether to be worried or not, because they say like if it goes dark, be worried about it, but then it does go dark when I look at it for 5 minutes, and then after a bit it goes down and it's normal. So I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave until a week after basically, and if it doesn't go down at all, I will have to go there and ask for their opinion. It also says like to be worried if it goes darker, obviously, but if it spreads. But it hasn't spread. It's just been like literally on this area here, which is like above the piercing, not exactly on the piercing. So I think it's just a case that I bruised it from sleeping on it, and it will go. I'm not too sure. But yesterday when I came back from work, I literally had so much blood on the back, like dry blood on the back of the earring, of the ear. It was awful. It doesn't hurt, like unless I touch it, or when I go to clean is when it hurts. If I don't touch it, or when I'm not cleaning it, it doesn't hurt at all. It just feels warm on this ear. This ear is fine. I literally don't even feel them that they're there basically. This one bled a bit this morning, but it was fine. But it's this ear that I feel the most, which is normal because I literally got 3 piercings on this one, and they're like hard ones to the heel basically. But because I got them, I can't wear my headphones, so I've been wearing my AirPods instead. But because of this one that I've got here, the Traegers, I can't really wear a AirPod on this one because it basically, do I have dry blood? I'm not sure, because it basically like it stops it from I'm going in. So I've just been wearing one AirPod, and this morning whilst I was on the way to work, like 5 minutes on my walk, my AirPod died. So that was great. But yeah, that's my life. Sorry, I'm gonna have to stop this because Love Island's back on. I will come back. Right, guys, this is part 3 and the final part of today because Love Island is not finished. I'm currently on my period, so I am very like cravey of like food that I shouldn't have. To be fair, today I didn't have lunch technically. I had breakfast at 11:30 and then I had dinner at 5ish. So that was my day. But I had Greg's for breakfast. I had a ham and cheese baguette and an iced caramelized biscuit latte. And for dinner I had chips and a burger. It's not even a healthy burger. It was like a restless burger and 3 slices of bologna meat. Yeah, I've been bad and I haven't treated myself to a Chinese God knows how long ago, honestly. So I'm thinking possibly getting one tomorrow, but it depends of what exactly I'm doing with Andrea because we're supposed to meet up tomorrow to catch up, but we haven't really said when or what time, where or what time to meet up, so I'm not sure what's happening for food basically. So I might get Chinese tomorrow, I won't know, I don't know. But yeah, on Wednesday after I got my piercings, I was thinking of just getting everything done in one go, but because it's payday is next week and I'm currently running low on fuel. By fuel I mean money. I don't have a car. I don't have a need for fuel, like actual fuel. So sorry, that's a little side note. So I didn't do it, but I wanted to get my teeth whitened for the first time. But because I was already spending at the time, I thought around 90 quid. No, I don't know, around 80 to 90 quid on piercings. Ended up being 109 with this piercing because it's a flower. It was £12, and then obviously I had an extra piercing than the original 4 that I wanted and was thinking of. So I didn't want to also pay for the teeth whitening, so I didn't get it in the end. So instead, because I was wanting it to get it done the week before, I went to a nail place that one of the girls at work told me about. So I went there and got a full pedicure for the first time and got my toenails done. I've got French tip. I usually do my toenails, but because my feet have been really like dry and crusty really, and I hate touching my feet, I couldn't really make myself touch my feet basically to sort them out. So instead I went and paid 40 quid to get my nails painted and my feet done basically. And I wasn't expecting this. The guy came like I was sat on a chair and a guy was here and he said something, but I wasn't even paying attention because I thought like he was just getting his stuff like ready to do. And so I said, what? And then he said, oh, massage? And I was like, yes, please. Bitch, the chair had massage. I got a massage done whilst I was getting my nails done. Best thing ever. And I took my Kindle with me because I thought of already doing this when I left the house. So I took my Kindle with me and I literally spent the whole time reading my Kindle and getting a massage on my back, which I fucking needed so badly. So now I'm gonna make this and have it. I'm sorry. I'm saving 60 quid or more on my nails every month. So I can spend 40 quid on my toenails instead and I get a massage with it. So, but I'm also getting a full body massage next week on Thursday when I'm off at 3 p.m. I'm going to get massage. I was going to get it in the morning, but because I am waiting for my Sky to be delivered and installed on Thursday in the morning, I booked it for 3 p.m. instead, which also I'm getting a visit from the Sky guy to install it, but I don't need it installed. They said it's to put a plug in because they think I didn't have it, but then I spoke to them and they explained what it was. I checked and I have the plug already, so I'm kind of tempted of just cancelling the visit because you can cancel the engineer visit on the app, so I might do that. The Sky was supposed to be delivered today, but Royal Mail said it was. And sorry, my mom is messaging me. They said that they were unable to because it was inaccessible. The property wasn't accessible. Don't really know what they mean by that. Like, it literally is accessible. I'm thinking that the door downstairs was closed, which is not a locked door. It's just a normal door, so you can literally open. Maybe they knocked there instead of opening it. I don't know. They said they're gonna try again on next working day, so Monday. So on Monday when I leave for work, I'm gonna leave the door open and hopefully none of my neighbors close it and they deliver it, because this is probably a new guy that hasn't delivered to this place before, because all the other postmen know what to do. But yeah, that's what's happening. It's really, really hot today. Like, the house feels really, really hot. I literally had my mini fan on just before I filmed, and last night it was really hot during the night as well, so I might sleep in my fan tonight, which is not healthy or good for the electric either, but it is what it is. My mom is literally saying to me, that's why she was messaging me, that it's really cold there because she was going to go to a fair in the town next to ours, but because it's really cold, she's not going to go. And I literally messaged her like, what do you mean cold? Because it's fucking hot here. What do you mean it's cold there? But that's typical. When it's cold here, it's hot there. When it's hot here, it's cold there. Fuck knows. But that is my little update. I think that's everything that's happened since I last vlogged. I'm not too sure when exactly it was. But yeah, we got park yoga tomorrow, and then I need to message Andrea actually and see what she wants to do and when she wants to do tomorrow. I don't know when I last filmed, so I don't know if I said about Arthur Hill's tour. If I haven't said about Arthur Hill's tour, if I have, skip this. If I haven't, then here's the story. So on Monday, I believe it was on Monday. On Monday, yeah, I think it was Monday. Monday, I spoke to my manager. I decided that I was going to speak to my manager to book the weekend off so I can book the ticket to go see Arthur Hill in Glasgow, because that's the only place for the tour that it wasn't sold out yet, because I was trying to fly there on that day and then come back on the day after, but the flight literally landed at 7:05 and the concert started at 7, so it was impossible to do. So instead, I decided to go the day before and come back the day after. So I had to speak with my manager and book it, but because it was busy, I couldn't really speak to him. So I was trying to book it and then speak to him, but then it got busy, so I couldn't speak to him. So it passed the 15 minutes time that the site keeps your ticket for. So when I spoke to him and booked everything, booked a holiday with him, and then went to the website, and it basically said it was sold out. There was no tickets available, and I was like, oh my fucking god. And then I don't think I can put that on YouTube. So I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like, this is just my luck. Like, as soon as I get the time off, I can't go to the concert. But I went again. I closed all my pages I had opened the page again. Lo and behold, it was there. I booked it right away, and then I booked the ticket, the flights right away. I had already booked the hotel whilst I was waiting for my manager to be free. I booked the hotel because there was you didn't have to pay it there. You only pay it on the day. So I booked it, and you could cancel it free cancellation basically. So I booked it anyways because it was a really cheap hotel, and then I went to speak to him. But yeah, I'm going to Glasgow in November to see Arthur here. Yeah, and I still have technically 7 days of holiday to take, so I need to figure out when I'm gonna take it and where I'm gonna go, because bitch ain't staying here ever. There's that. I want to book a holiday trip abroad, like just to Europe, and then I want a actual like all-inclusive holiday for a week, which is fine because that will be 5 days off holiday, and then the weekend will be 2 days off holiday and the rest days off. So I should be fine, but I just need to figure out when it's the cheap to go to the place I want to go, when it's the cheapest to go to the place I want to go for the weekend, and then I just need to figure out where I want to go for a week, because I'm thinking September, realistically, either September or beginning of November, because end of October I've already got a weekend trip to Portugal, so I won't be able to really do anything unless it's in the beginning of October. That will be able to book something, but yeah, I printed the rotors just that have people's holidays so far that are booked in, so I can see which days technically I can't at all. And I'm gonna look today and tomorrow, or maybe only tomorrow. I'm gonna look into the dates that I can find, so I can find a cheap, good week away. But yeah, I feel like I've been talking for ages, and this one is actually 11 minutes. I believe the other ones were like 3 to 5, so I think that's enough for today. Hopefully this won't get corrupted. The other two didn't, but because this is longer, I don't know. But I'm thinking of basically, well, I'm not thinking, I've planned this the other day because I was bored at work. I literally started planning my life, kinda. So I am gonna make the second room a TikTok YouTube studio room. So I'm gonna make it all up so it looks nice, so I can film TikToks and YouTube there and take photos and things like that, because at the moment it's a bit of a mess because it's being used as my exercise room. I kind of decorated it, but then it doesn't look that great, and I also have all of my shit that I'm selling on Vinted and Depop there, so I need to finish going through that so I can finish putting everything up and sell more, because I've sold 2 things now. But yeah, that, and then I'm just gonna go through room by room. I'm gonna go through the whole house and basically declutter. So everything that I don't use or don't need or will never gonna need, I'm gonna either sell or throw away or give away, and just make it minimal and also redecorate so it looks nicer. Even though with the carpets and the wall color, can't really do much in this house because ignore the fact that there's humidity on there, but this yellow, it's not the color. This curtains are not it, but we have to work with what we're given. But yeah, that is my plans for the next few days off that I have, is to start slowly going through all of my shit and basically declutter my house. I've also, every day basically, I've been going through year by year, going through all of my photos. I deleted loads of apps on my phone as well that I don't really use, so to clear up space. I've transferred most of my things to my hard drive. There's just a few long videos that I can't do it the normal way, so I'm having to do it via AirDrop, and it takes ages to download it in the first place from iCloud to then transfer from AirDrop to the computer, and then from the computer to the hard drive. So I've been going through that slowly, and like I said, I've been going through my photos on my phone because I literally save loads of TikToks that I never look at after because I think I'm gonna look at them and then I don't. So I'm literally going through that and do it there. I done it a few months ago, and then I downloaded an app which is called Swipe Wipe, which you literally every day you can go through a certain amount of photos for free, and you can literally swipe like Tinder, like keep or delete. So I've been doing that, but I feel like when I go through it, I don't actually like think if I need it or not, so I'm just keeping all of them. So this way, going through year by year, I literally actually go through video and photo by photo and see which ones I'm actually gonna need in the future and which ones I won't. But there's that. Right, now this time it is the end of it. I shall see you on another day that I vlog. I don't know. Bye bye. Peace out. Where's the balloons? There's no balloons.
It's not a game.